Hello everyone, Chuck Eckberg with the Chuck Eckberg Group at RE/MAX Results. I'm here today to talk to you about the upcoming bond issue. School District 833 is proposing a $462 million bond issue to increase the serviceability of the schools, building a couple elementary schools and adding on to the 3 high schools. We have a 8,000 housing starts either underway or scheduled in the next 10 years. And this bond issue, if passed, would be the largest in state history. Bond issues, by the way, are the only way school districts can really fund the building of new schools. And when you add population, like we have been in South Washington County, Woodbury, Cottage Grove, kids need someplace to go to school. So the alternative is to raise classroom sizes. You'd hurt the student-teacher ratio. Also, you've seen some school districts resort, hopefully temporarily, to trailers and things like that outside of schools. Not optimal. You really hurt the school ranking. I can tell you that people move to Woodbury and Cottage Grove for a number of reasons. Well-run government, really great park system and trail system, a terrific shopping and dining experience and options. But overwhelmingly, people say to me, I'm here because the schools are good. I can tell you that high demand for housing starts with good schools. The objections I've heard in not, voting yes on these proposals are perceived waste in government, in schools, also superintendents being too numerous. I think I read something about 3 years ago that South Washington County School District 833 is ranked 7th best as far as superintendents in place compared to the number of teachers. So I don't know that we have a bloated school system here. So I obviously, you probably have gathered by now, I'm in support of these bond issues. I voted yes every time. We had a kind of a dual, I think a 3-tiered bond issue last time. 2 of them passed and 1 didn't. That's why this one is so large. Anyway, there's 2 reasons to vote for bond issues in my mind, voting yes for them. One is altruistic. The obvious one is we want our kids to, be prepared for the future. And even if you don't have children, hopefully you have some feeling that we need to take care of our youth and give them as many advantages as they possibly can have. And then on a cold calculation, the second reason would be money. And I can tell you that people move to Woodbury, and there's a lot of demand for our homes here in Woodbury, Cottage Grove, and South Washington County because of our schools. It's the primary reason. When you see other school districts, the residents start to vote down bond issues, class sizes get too large, facilities become cramped, school rankings go down, and then in those school districts, demand for housing decreases. So if you're just looking at this from a cold calculation, if you have no altruistic feeling about other human beings, which I'm sure you do, but even if you didn't, a calculation of, is this smart money to spend or not? Our taxes on the average $300,000 home would go up about $300 a year. So if you look at our housing values being protected with continued appreciation, without any downward stress, because we are in a preferred school districts, those of us who live in School District 833, it's a smart financial decision to vote yes on these bond issues. It's the only way we can build new facilities. There's no state funding for this. State funding is a per pupil thing. So you can, get more pupils in the door, but you can't have space for them. You can't have those extracurriculars for the kids that I think makes for a well-rounded, full experience. Minnesota is the education state. I hope you go. You can vote absentee up until August 9th. I'm going to vote here. This is my polling place at Valley Crossing. August 9th, Tuesday, we vote in the primaries, and part of that primary has to do with the school bond issues. And I hope you consider this video. I'm trying to be respectful with the different views. Think about what I said. I can tell you that this really does support our property values. And overall, from a financial perspective, from a housing perspective, it's smart to vote yes. We'll see you next time. Thank you.